Meteorological Service of Jamaica has issued a flash flood warning for all eastern and south central parishes in Jamaica. Previously on Friday, the Met Service had issued a flash flood watch for all parishes. The Meteorological Service issued a flash flood watch for all low-lying and flood-prone areas of all parishes in Jamaica. This flash flood watch was issued in the morning and was to remain effective until 5 p.m. on Saturday. A flash flood watch means that flash flooding is possible and that residents are advised to take all the necessary precautionary measures and are to be ready for quick action if flooding is observed or if a flash flood warning is issued for their area. Meteorological Office has stated that a persistent trough of low pressure across the western regions of the Caribbean continues to produce unstable weather conditions across Jamaica. Rainfall data and satellite imagery information indicate that light to moderate and at times heavy showers and thunderstorms have been occurring across sections of most parishes during Thursday night. These conditions were happening across eastern and south central parishes. The forecast coming from the Met Office is for cloudy conditions with periods of showers and thunderstorms, which may be heavy at times, to continue across sections of all parishes, especially across southern and northeastern parishes, early in Friday morning through to Sunday morning as well. They also forecast that there will be strong gusty winds in the vicinity of thunderstorms, and these are likely especially across southern parishes through Friday to Sunday. Over the earlier parts of the week, Jamaica had been experiencing periods of rainfall, and as such, there exists a high degree of ground saturation. As a result, they are expecting that landslides and flooding are possible across the parishes as well. The Meteorological Office has stated that it will continue to monitor the progress of this system that is located in the Western Caribbean. Meteorological Service has upgraded the flash flood watch to a flash flood warning for all low-lying and flood-prone areas in the parishes of St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas, Kingston, St. Andrews, St. Catherine, Clarendon, and Manchester. This flash flood warning has been issued because flooding has been reported or will occur shortly. Motorists and pedestrians should not attempt to cross flooded roadways or other low-lying areas, as strong currents are likely to happen. Residents living in low-lying areas should be on the alert for rising waters and should be ready to evacuate quickly to higher ground. In the interim, the flash flood watch for low-lying and flood-prone areas of Hanover, St. James, Trelawney, St. Anne, St. Elizabeth, and Westmoreland has continued. Alerts will remain in place for flash flood watch and flash flood warning until 5 p.m. on Saturday. The Meteorological Service says a persistent trough of low pressure which exists across the Western Caribbean continues to produce unstable weather conditions across the island of Jamaica. Meteorologists and weather forecasters are very concerned about a disturbance that exists in the Western Caribbean. Their concern is that this disturbance may become Tropical Storm Zeta. An area of thunderstorms is slowly gaining in organization over the waters of the Caribbean. There is increasing chances that this system may develop into a tropical depression or a tropical storm. If this happens and it intensifies into a tropical storm, it will be named Tropical Storm Zeta. Information coming from the National Hurricane Center is that they have increased the chances of this system for development. The chances now are at 70%. So, there is a 70% chance that this disturbance in the Caribbean may become a tropical depression, which would be the beginnings of a tropical storm. And this will happen over the next few days. This is a sudden leap from the 20% chance that was stated by the National Hurricane Center on Thursday. However, because of the system's lack of organization, weather models are still struggling to get a grasp on it. Therefore, there is a lot of uncertainty about this disturbance that is located in the Caribbean Sea. It is very challenging, and there is not a lot of confidence in the forecast for this system that exists in the Western Caribbean. According to other information coming in, they are trying to investigate the system, and this will provide better models so that they can provide better forecast for the storm that may be coming. This system that is existing in the Caribbean finally gets a name. Then it seems that the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season will actually tie with the 2005 Atlantic hurricane season for the greatest number of named storms to ever occur in a hurricane season. Any storms beyond this one would bring us deeper into the Greek alphabet than we have ever gone before for a hurricane season in the Atlantic basin. On Friday, there were heavy showers and thunderstorms which affected the southern coast of Cuba and the western regions of Jamaica. The system's center of circulation was located approximately 100 miles to the south of the Cayman Islands. The weather agency in the Cayman Islands has issued warnings of possible flooding along low-lying areas with heavy downpours across the island. Based on information coming from satellite imagery, a pinwheel of showers and thunderstorms may be seen orbiting slowly about the command center of the system. The system appeared rather balanced, and this means that thunderstorm activity was present all around the low-level center. This may help to create more organization in the central vortex and also jumpstart or trigger the process of intensification. This system has shown healthy outflow of air aloft, which suggests that strengthening is happening within the storm. Outflow is essentially the exhaust of a tropical weather system, such as a hurricane. This means that it is organizing more efficiently, and it is evacuating spent air up, out of, and away from it. The easier it is for the storm to pump in moisture-rich air at the surface and rapidly intensify. Models for this system are struggling to keep up with the real-time observations, and this is forcing weather forecasters to rely on experience. According to the experts, the most likely scenario for the system is that it will slowly consolidate, becoming a tropical depression or a named tropical storm, Zeta, before passing over Cuba this weekend. They are also expecting that heavy rains will occur over Cayman Islands and the southern regions of Cuba. There is also an inflection point in the system's intensity, and they may get to this point on Sunday as it encounters two great obstacles at the same time. The first will be its passage near or over Cuba, which may disrupt the circulation. At the same time, wind shear, which is the change in wind speed or the direction with the height from a weak cold front passing through, could impede the storm. Too much wind shear can induce weakening of the system. In the event that it holds together or is able to remain organized or re-intensifies after a passage over land, heavy rain will be possible over Florida. Ocean heat content or metric, which describes how much energy is contained in near-surface ocean waters will cause sustenance in a storm, and this low across most of the Gulf of Mexico is expected to affect this system. It will impact the system except for the north of the western tip of Cuba and around the Straits of Florida. There is also a low chance that Zeta may become a hurricane, and this has been identified and is indicated by 2 weather computer models. One should keep focused on the fact that the hurricane season is not over until November 30th has passed, and this season has been very active and has been breaking records everywhere. Of course, the forecast for Tropical Storm Zeta remains very uncertain because there is not sufficient information at this time. But as it progresses, weather forecasters and meteorologists will be staying focused and watching the system in an effort to provide a better forecast for everyone. Thanks for watching and remain safe. Remain vigilant as this hurricane season continues to progress along, with active systems developing very often. Be safe. Thanks for watching, and remember to tell me what you think about the potential tropical storm Zeta, which is to the south of Jamaica and will impact regions in Cayman Islands, Cuba, and even Jamaica as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.